Welcome, nursing faculty, staff, administration, and special guests, as we celebrate State College of Florida's Spring 2021 graduate nurses. This is my favorite day of the semester, as we celebrate the achievements of our students and the dedication of our faculty for a job very well done. To begin our celebration, I would like to introduce to you our leader, State College of Florida's president, Dr. Probstfeld.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us as we congratulate you, our State College of Florida newest nursing graduates. For 63 years, our college has carried forward a proud tradition of producing highly prepared registered nurses for our region's hospitals and healthcare providers. From Manatee Junior College to Manatee Community College, and now State College of Florida, Manatee-Sarasota, we have taken great pride in seeing generation after generation of our graduates carry forward the legacy of providing quality care for our fellow residents. The nursing program and you, our graduates, tie SCF to our community like no other program. SCF nurses are our neighbors and our friends in the community and are working in our area hospitals and healthcare institutions to meet our region's healthcare needs. Many of you will return to SCF to earn a bachelor's degree in nursing. You are present in all of our area healthcare settings, proudly serving our community and representing our college in the best possible way. You will fill an immediate need in our community. It has always been this way, and it is a hallmark of how SCF meets the needs of Manatee and Sarasota counties. SCF has graduated well over 5,000 nurses with two-year degrees since the program's inception, and more than 1,000 graduates with a Bachelor of Applied Science in Nursing since 2010. You are now a graduate of one of the most accomplished and productive nursing programs in the state of Florida. SCF has the highest average nursing board exam pass rates in the region, 98 to 100% for the past decade. In 2019 and 2020, SCF nursing graduates collectively scored 4% better on the NCLEX than students at any other Southwest Florida public university or college. You will carry on that excellence and represent our proud history. These accomplishments are due to our outstanding nursing faculty, among other strong traditions at our institution. They have prepared you with the knowledge and experience required to provide outstanding care and overcome the many challenges you will face. Join me in thanking our faculty for their commitment to you, this program, and our community. I cannot think of a time when our nursing graduates are so desperately needed. The COVID-19 pandemic has stressed our healthcare providers to the breaking point. When you enter our healthcare workforce, you will provide relief not only to your patients, but to your new coworkers. Nursing has been a focal point at our institution since its founding. Our community relies on us to provide the registered nurses that ensure a high level of care. It is with great pride that we have strived to meet that need for 63 years, and I'm very confident that you will carry on that proud tradition. You have chosen a noble profession. You have worked very hard to get to this moment. So hold your head high and proudly proclaim, "I am a nurse." Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Probstfeld, and I always appreciate your support and your encouragement. Next, I would like to introduce to you another leader in our Manatee and Sarasota healthcare community. Dr. Kimberly Hatchell is the Chief Nursing Officer at Blake Medical Center and also serves State College of Florida on our Foundation Board of Directors. Joining her today to celebrate our SCF students is Paris Clark, who is the Assistant Chief Nursing Officer at Blake Medical Center. Dr. Hatchell, thank you, and I'm so happy that you took time out of your extremely busy day to celebrate with us.
Good morning, everyone. I will try not to be emotional as I talk to you today. I am fortunate enough to celebrate my 30th year as a nurse this year. I would like to start out by thanking Dr. Tammy Sawmell and Dr. Carol Probsfeld for allowing me the distinct honor of being the speaker at this year's pinning ceremony, representing Blake Medical Center and also representing the State College of Florida Foundation is one of the great honors of my life and has been one of the great honors of my career. I would like to be the first person to wish you a very happy, your very first Nurses Week. I want to start out this morning by reading you just an excerpt of the letter that I sent out to my nurses this week. It is with great honor and respect that I send this note to kick off Nurses Week. It is during this week every year that nurses are recognized for their contribution to the profession and their patients. National Nurses Week, celebrated May 6th through 12th, is our special way of showcasing the contributions and talents of nursing across the specialties. It is also the time of the year that we are able to promote our profession to potential or future nurses. This is your call to action today, ladies and gentlemen, that we promote our profession to other people who want to come in with us. As a chief nursing officer, this month brings on a variety of emotions, including a great sense of pride, nostalgia, and a tremendous responsibility. I personally revisit in my mind all the wonderful teachers, mentors, preceptors, and colleagues who have touched my life and career over the years. Even my mother comes to mind because it was her guidance that led me to a career caring for others. I can remember as early as 6 years old hearing that caring for others is the greatest gift we are bestowed as humans. At no time in my career has that been more evident to me than in these couple of years. She was so right. Nursing has filled my cup over and over. When I transitioned to the leadership role, I found that developing relationships, exceptional teams, championing nursing, and locking in disseminating evidence-based practice filled my soul the very same way. These are things I play over and over during tough times. It has been particularly important for a return to purpose, mission, and the why of becoming a nurse after an extremely challenging 2020. The obstacles, changes in course, and personal and professional turmoil have been many in our profession. The pandemic brought redirection none of us could have anticipated or even wanted. Yet we must persevere and remember that year after year, the honor of the most trusted profession has been bestowed upon us. I know, like me, many of you have experienced great change in your life. The one thing we can always count on is change. Sometimes the changes are monumental, while others are challenging, subtle, or slow. Given all of this, our commitment and passion to providing exceptional, connected patient care must come back to our personal mission and cannot waver. These times must be when we reflect and recommit. Please accept my sincere congratulations. I want to share with you just a brief personal story. I feel slightly responsible for 2020. In 2019, at the end of the year, we lost our youngest daughter to a chronic illness. And just to follow that, 3 months later, I was diagnosed with breast cancer and had a mastectomy and underwent chemotherapy. Guys, I wish 2019 away. And in my mind, I said there could be nothing any worse than 2019. Guys, I was wrong. Upon us came a national pandemic. That has been a challenge for our profession. I want everyone sitting in their car to know that I understand exactly how you feel about having a different education experience, a different clinical experience than those of us that are proud to stand around you and serve. But I am testimony, and I am standing in front of you. I did not feel prepared, but every day during chemo, I went into my hospital and I led my nurses through the pandemic. You can come in, you will come into our hospitals and be exceptional representations of the State College of Florida, an exceptional representation of the men and the women that are standing around you that have been part of your education. I have faith in you. We have faith in you. We know that you are the next generation of nurse and that you are going to care for our patients with dignity and respect because you were educated in some of the toughest times that nursing in our country has ever seen. On behalf of myself, my Chief Executive Officer, Randall Curran, my Assistant Chief Nursing Officer, Paris Clark, congratulations. We couldn't be more proud of you. We know you are going to represent this profession in the most fabulous way.
Thank you, Dr. Hatchell. At this point, I would like to introduce a person who many of you know already, Dr. Nolte. She would like to share with us a little bit about the history of pinning and why we're here today.
Oh, there you are.
Thank you, Dr. Sawmell. As you know, my name is students know, my name is Dr. Dodie Nolte, and I'm the ASN Program Chair, and I have the honor of telling you about the pinning ceremony that you will start shortly. As I say, shortly we will begin the pinning of our nursing graduates. However, I would like to take a few minutes to discuss its meaning and significance. A nursing pinning ceremony isn't just a tradition. It is a milestone in the life of a nurse, because on that day, it marks the completion of their nursing program and at the same time launches their entry into the nursing profession as a registered nurse. The pinning ceremony is a rite of passage, and it signifies the nursing students' hard work and dedication. This ceremony is rich with symbolism, and its history can be traced all the way back to the Crusades of the 12th century. Crusaders who were injured and underwent sufferings were attended to by knights who nursed and cared for them. As the crusade continued, more and more monks enrolled in the Knights' Order who wished to carry on the work of serving the distressed crusaders. When new monks were initiated into the order, they vowed to serve these sick soldiers in a ceremony where each monk was given a Maltese cross, which was the first badges given to those who nurse. In 1860, Florence Nightingale was honored with the Red Cross of St. George for her selfless efforts to injured men during the Crimean War. Because she believed in acknowledging a job well done, she presented a Medal of Excellence to her hardest working nursing graduates. By 1916, it became standard in the U.S. to no longer award only a few nurses with a Medal of Excellence, but instead all nursing graduates with a pin during a special ceremony. It is important to remember, this is where I cry every time, sorry, the nursing pin that you will receive connects you with every nurse that has come before you. All of us are wearing our nursing pins today because that's how much it means to us and what we meant to become a nurse. In honor of this time-honored tradition that each of us as nurses participated in upon the completion of our nursing program, we would like to commence the pinning of our 2021 graduates. Each nursing student has selected a nursing instructor to pin them for their initiation into the sisterhood and brotherhood of the nursing profession. It has been a true honor having y'all as students. I know we all feel that way. I would like to introduce Ms. Tracy Abrahamson, who is one of our Level 2 instructors who will be reading the names of our nursing graduates. Thank you.
Congratulations to the graduates, and now it's time for the festivities. Sherry Abar, being pinned by Professor Lisa Barnes. Adeline Plancher, being pinned by Professor Chris Langness. Sophia Galati, being pinned by Professor Sarah Anthony. Linda Mahoney, being pinned by Dr. Dodie Nolte. Tony Teresi, being pinned by Professor Chris Langness. Elaine Tana, being pinned by Professor Tammy Baker. Tyler Caldwell, being pinned by Professor Chris Langness. Ashley Wynn, being pinned by Professor Kim Hagens. Neil Keenan, being pinned by Professor Bethany Tucker. Riley Clark, being pinned by Professor Michelle Wiedekind. Megan Roop, being pinned by Dr. Mary Lou Proch. Corey Hyam, being pinned by Professor Tammy Baker. Laura Chimento, being pinned by Professor Chris Langness.
That was perfect.
Kaylee Smith, being pinned by Dr. Dodie Nolte. And Kyla Sheasley, being pinned by Dr. Dodie Nolte.
Congratulations, ladies.
Take care, guys.
Carrie Garrison, being pinned by Professor Sarah Anthony.
And welcome to the newest hospice. Hospice will be my co-worker. Oh, hey, can I get a picture of you guys? I missed you with the sign there. You're too fast with the sign there. Okay. Perfect. Yes. And congratulations, new co-workers. We're co-workers now.
Jordan Penner, being pinned by Professor Sarah Anthony.
Congratulations, Jordan.
Jacqueline Garcia Rodriguez, being pinned by Bethany Tucker.
Because they're all in there.
Olivia Smith being pinned by Professor Bethany Tucker. And Joanne Olive, also being pinned by Professor Bethany Tucker. Craig Hagerman being pinned by Professor Bethany Tucker. Cheryl Wingard, also being pinned by Professor Bethany Tucker. Daniel Cox, being pinned by Professor Michelle Wittekine. Ashley McDonald, being pinned by Professor Tammy Baker. Irina Mikhailo, being pinned by Dr. Dodie Nolte. Kristen Six, being pinned by Dr. Mary Lou Proch.
today. Give her a break.
Jenny Lynn Kubiak, being pinned by Professor Chris Langness. Allison Rainan, being pinned by Dr. Debbie Blankenship. Brianna Smith, being pinned by Professor Kim Hagens.
I wanted the boat again with the Santa Claus. That'd be pretty hot. Yeah, that was great. All the buses, siblings in there. That was really, really cool, man.
Pamela Terry, being pinned by Professor Don Ivanko. Josiah Coder, being pinned by Professor Sarah Anthony. Samantha Thiesing, being pinned by Dr. Katie Tinley. Kennedy McCarthy, being pinned by Professor Michelle Wiedekine. New Pham, being pinned by Professor Chris Langness. Trin Wynn being pinned by Professor Bethany Tucker. Faith Davis being pinned by Professor Chris Langness.
Got the most so far. There's Bethany.
Tania Eresius being pinned by Dr. Dorothy Neufeld. Amanda Monahan being pinned by Professor Jessica Bonilla. Samantha Casino being pinned by Professor Michelle Wiedekine. Tiffany Susterik being pinned by Professor Michelle Wiedekine. And Brianna Laird being pinned by Professor Michelle Wiedekine. Hannah Tack being pinned by Professor Sarah Anthony. Dania Hanna being pinned by Dr. Rosemary Grebe. Bailey Ballum being pinned by Dr. Katie Tinley. Chelsea Cox being pinned by Professor Jenny Cronkite. Haley Harris, being pinned by Professor Jenny Cronkite. Danae Miller, being pinned by Professor Chris Langness. Fallon Warren, being pinned by Professor Chris Langness. Heather Theringer, being pinned by Dr. Debbie Blankenship. Adeline Hernandez, being pinned by Professor Ingrid Medina. Houston Scott, being pinned by Professor Kim Hagens. Jillian Alday, being pinned by Dr. Dodie Nolte. Brittany Neal, being pinned by Professor Chris Langness.
Nursing program mascot. They're eating all the spiders.
Maria Gonzalez Saucedo, being pinned by Dr. Dodie Nolte. Parbati Hernandez Persad, being pinned by Dr. Rosemary Grebe. Jessica Peterson, being pinned by Professor Sarah Anthony. Ana Izquierdo, being pinned by Professor Michelle Wittekine. Deanna Popoca Antunez, being pinned by Dr. Dodie Nolte.
I owe a very special thank you to the pinning committee for making today incredible. Julie Darner, Stephanie Purrington, Dr. Nolte, and Debbie Alish. You are a resourceful and efficient team, and your cooperation and energy has set the standard for what a shared governance approach looks like. Nursing faculty and staff, we have additional awards to share, so please join me for a few minutes in the MTSC entrance to cool off and celebrate Nurses Week. Thank you. Thank you.